early today, but if you watched the giveaway video, you know that lots to do, lots to do. What's up, Hubers? Um, with trying to go get ready for a PSA submission in 2 weeks, a lot of product, a lot of shipping. How you doing, Jeanette? But we got a lot of different product in. A lot of products being delayed because of shipping out to the distributor to me. So we're out Panini racing. So we'll probably have that next week for two personals for Chad. Um, Bowman Sterling baseballs next week and Elements football. So we'll take a look at all that stuff too. Really weird. I think I need to update my program I use to stream. Oh, I'm doing good. It's Friday. Busy weekend, but that's about it. Lots of packs. Big things are the PayPal or Pen Pal cards that are in these. And if I recall right, find 2 autographs and 1 mem per box on average. All the hot rookies, they should be in NFL uniform, hopefully. So we'll take a look at this stuff. This did come out last Friday, of course, too. It didn't get to me till today. All right. Baker Mayfield. Guess it's not a special one at all. But we get the Baker fans out there, so we'll get in the store. Some stuff I'm going to try to get in the store tonight, probably within the hour or two, depending how quick I can get pictures and everything done. So out of $7.99, rookie Harrison Bryant for the Cleveland Browns. And I lied. They're still in college uniform. See, I got a big old stack of cases over here. I like these 100 pointers or 100 stacks. Whoa. Hunter Renfro. I'm guessing black laser? No idea. Remember, so one year these were like 101s in one of the products. Really nice looking, though. I can't believe it's not numbered at all. Got Derek Carr, Matthew, Kid Reporter. Anybody wants the code for Kid Reporter, I always put them up here. There you go. You can always hit pause and get them and go register. What's up, Jack? Lost. Big shipment today. Big. Huge. Topps Crow's got insane in price, too. Oh, nice. Good luck on the giveaway. Yeah, I think it'd be something different for like a starter thing for somebody. Michael Thomas, DJ Chark Jr. I do not know all these crazy parallels this time, but out of $3.99, rookie Justin Madubuike for Baltimore. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. If not, probably this weekend for sure. See how far I get tonight. I mean, I got a case of Hobby, then I got the case of Jumbo up for sale already. Mack and Ingram. I want to take a look at a couple case breaks today. I mean, people are selling like the White Sox 400, 325. I think it's the lowest I've seen them. Insane amount. Most people are doing random teams. Barkley. Well, there's our pen pals, Cam Akers. This will be the black ink auto for the Rams. Yeah, it's insanely priced, man. I already looked at a couple people that when they get their stuff, they usually break it as cheap as possible. And I've seen the prices of some teams. I was like, nope. A lot of people are doing random teams because it's just insane. There's your kid reporter code. Like I said, just hit pause or in the thingy, and you can get them, use them. I just pitch them. Yeah, Toss Chrome was all destroyed in the stores too. All the retail. I watched a couple of videos of people trying to find it in the state of Kentucky. It was quite interesting. White, Marlon Mack, e- Elite Deck. Hmm. Derrick Henry. Kind of nice, cool looking card. What's up, Magnus? I guess I should put the acres up since we already had one hit. Nothing crazy though out of it. Kelsey and Darnold. Dude, Toss Crumb's just really, really gone up. And the sad part is everybody it's way up high and little things like Beckett, Toss Panini, they don't see anytime soon the pricing of cards going down. Oh, there's another one right here. Rookie on deck, huh? Jalen Rager. These I really like these. Oh yeah, I seen you hit me back onto it. Um, yeah, if you want it still, just let me know either way. I just know that this stuff is all sports cards in general. There's the code again for anybody who does these kid reporters for their kids. Like I said, just hit pause and you can enter them. But and I seen what it went up to today. It's like almost 300 a hobby box and freaking a little over 400 for a freaking jumbo. Craziness. Jimmy G once it focuses again. There we go. Stafford, I heard that he's not playing this year. There's an Ingram out of 399. Man, this just looks like it's like a checkerboard now. I see him. I don't know if I can get the checkerboard to show on here. Let's see. Might be kind of hard. Kind of can tell there. Really good looking cards. Nah, I'm good if you want it, Magnus. I'm good. Completely good. I just wanted to make sure that I was within the realms and wouldn't get freaking tops fined. Tops jailed. Nah, it's probably fine. Responses for emails have been taking a while to get back from anything that I send out. And with the new system that GTS went to, it's been very interesting to be honest with how they do it. It's 799 Jalen Hurts rookie Eagles. Like at least they have the teams down here though. I'll give them that much. Man, it's that shiny. The thing does not want. There we go. I guess that's just a regular refractor. Yeah, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Ain't no worries. Got some more top loaders here. What we got here? Donruss Elite, J.K. Dobbins, running back. It's kind of nice looking. I was looking at the back. I thought it was an auto. You can see, like, I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see if I pull it up here. You You kind of there, where the lights hit, and you could see the indention of the players and them. Kind of cool looking. Okay, yeah, no problem. I knew what you were using it for. Yeah, yeah, I knew what you were doing with it. That's why. I mean, I've been talking. This is probably the most I talked to my distributor. I probably talked to him 4 or 5 times in the last week, and just trying to get answers. And the accounts, they went to a new system and it screwed everybody's stuff up. So it's just been a long thing, and delays in the warehouses and products getting to warehouses. I mean, Tops is good. Tops always sends out early. It's all the Panini products that's really been coming in bad. There's your kid reporter code. Pause it, you can use it. Depends on the card. I have no idea. No idea without looking at that year, to be honest, and what was in it. Drew Brees. With all the products coming out, I start forgetting half the stuff. Minshew. Oh, wouldn't this be crazy if that's a Tom Brady auto? There's no way it is because it's out of 349. But it would have been crazy if it would have been. Wow, Spellbound. That's really cool. I think I'm going to grade this just because it's a really good looking card. Oh, that's just the indentions onto it. Wow. That's really cool looking. I think I am going to grade this just for giggles, to be honest. Much Tom Brady stuff's been going for. 3 million. What the heck card was that? Oh, I appreciate it, Magnus. No, no. Like I said, I was trying to see how I could do it, and I told him that I had a couple pre-orders, and because they kept shifting stuff around on me, and he told me I was perfectly fine with that. I look forward to a football box. I love this stuff, man. Drew Lock. Oh, a die cut rookie, yeah, because those are real hard to grade because of the edges. I don't think it's worth 3 million. I mean, unless it's some kind of, I don't even know what it would be from, but Ultra maybe or something. SPX. SPX is probably the one that's the hardest to grade. There we go. Mari Cooper. Here comes our probably jersey patch. Well, that's somebody you don't see a lot of anymore. Isaac Bruce for Rams. I'm guessing offhand it's either the Ultra Medallion die cut. What size are these? I'm like looking at top loaders here. Oh, here we go. Remember SPX has some die cuts during that time frame too. There's your kid reporter. Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, some of this stuff graded anymore. The guys who used to do bulk years ago, they're making fortunes now. Fortunes on this stuff. Where they were sending it in back in the day when it was $5 a bulk card. And they just held all that. Well, here's a Hunter Renfro. It's numbered on 99. Uh yeah, I only ones I remember there was an SP. It might have been an SPX die cut insert rookie, and I know if he had a Fleer Ultra rookie, he would have had the gold medallion. There's a die cut. That's the only ones I could think of. Gilmore and Cook. I haven't hit any of the big rookies yet. There you go. Cooper Cup. Joey Bosa. Jameis Winston. Tidal Waves. Out of 10. Holy cow. TJ Watt. There's a second year Kyler. And there's a code I'll stick up for you guys again. I can't remember who was doing these for their kid before. It's the only reason why I stick them up. Whew. You know, if it's a PSA, it's a pop one, anything's possible anymore. He's probably one of them guys who listed for 3, hoping somebody will offer him $1 million for it. Whoa, check that out. Lamar Jackson Playmakers. Featuring Lamar Jackson as the quarterback. I haven't seen any of these, so I'm really amazed by a lot of it. So, I'm sure most of you guys probably seen breaks of this stuff. I haven't. Been trying to get another little small bulky action going on here to send in the PSA for, probably get graded in a year or so, but the bulks I understand. But did you guys see PSA started another little section just handling the quarterly specials? They're supposed to be doing a bulk next. So office space that was supposed to expand the big wigs is going to be used for us. I like it. I can imagine. You know, if I had something like that, Magnus, I probably would find some auction house like what's it called, Golden Auctions or something that does the high visibility, high end stuff, and let them go to town. Let them pay 20%. Tell them you want to start it off at $1 million. Or their auto. Turn of the century, LaVisca Chenault Jr. out of 149. So we didn't do well with the autos or the patchwork, really. I'm really hoping we just get a Burrow rookie. Stay in your stand. Florin. Oh, no kidding. Tom Brady. Oh, I'll put that kid reporter up here. First card in a Bucks uniform. Uh-oh. This gets graded. There we go, Tom Brady fans. This could be the very first one graded. PSA 10. Just kidding. Card collector. I am going to grade just because he's in that uniform. Eventually down the road. I don't know. I got so much stuff I want to grade. I keep submitting like 20 to 30 cards every month, and I always keep finding stuff that I want to send, and it's hard for me to pick through. There's your code. If anybody wanted that. What's up, card collector? I don't know if I said hi or not. I was all amazed by Tom Brady in a Bucks uniform. Fournette. Antonio Gandy Golden rookie, $2.99. File claim with eBay. Easiest way of doing it. Are these all theft? Oh, I think these are all. Don't tell me these are all the long ones. How did I get those put in there? Let me grab some real sleeves. I'm just going to be sure I'm rolling with a dog. Oh. Yeah, I'll take pictures of it, submit a claim, get your money back. They'll force it. Especially now it's the eBay payment method weird things. That's why I stopped doing eBay, selling on it now. They raised my fees to 11.5% and still charged me 30 cents and all kind of other crap. And I have a store, one of the higher end stores. And I'm like, done. Needless to say, they were not too happy with me. eBay will always side with the buyer. You don't have to worry on that. Van Jefferson out of 399. Kind of like a red, white, and blue checkerboard looking thing again. Well, yeah, I mean, then you got to pay sales tax. That's why I only sell on my slabs, really. And I've been mostly putting stuff on I've been upgrading now from the Raz rooms. If I got stuff to sell, I've been sending to somebody else that does consignments. And that's it, Minka and AJ. Especially stuff that's sat in the store. I probably took out about 50 to 100 cards and sent them off to be consigned. I just don't even want to deal with the headaches of eBay anymore. But I did not use Probstein or anything like that. Or PWCC. I don't trust those dudes. Saquon Barkley Elite deck. Number 26 on the deck. Wentz, Edelman, Kid Reporter code coming up. Bam. Still got a chance to pull a good old 101, maybe. Aaron Rodgers, Odell Beckham. And there's another Odell Beckham out of 349. Full throttle. 21.7 miles per hour. That's cool. It's kind of got like this box look as you do it. I like these. There's a new site coming out called B for Boy ST Sports Cards. I think his site's coming up in like 2 weeks, maybe now. And all you have to do on that is either pay, there's no fees. You just pay a membership like monthly or yearly. And I think yearly was like, 70, maybe $80. And he has a 2 strike rule and you're out type deal. So I don't know, I'll take a look at it and see when he comes up with it. I mean, I don't mind like if I'm going to pay a fee per month. But when you start talking crazy fees like eBay does, and I listened to the lady from eBay talking on that sports card investor, and there was nothing on there about for the people. It was just about we're expanding, da 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 da. Ooh, where'd it go? There it is. Elite Juju. Kind of looks gold. Was that numbered? Nope. So I listened to her and I was like, yeah, that was pretty much like my deciding moment where I was like, I'm done with them. I mean, how can you do coins and stamps at like half the percentage lower than you do sports cards? Just don't make sense. Von Miller. Kid Reporter code for anybody that's won some. Man, we did not get any hot rookies at all. Still got, what, 2 packs after this. Mark Andrews, Evan Ingram. Oh, that's kind of cool looking Baker Mayfield. It's out of 49 down here. You'd figure that'd be like out of 10 just the way it looks. Mahomes and Adams. Everybody likes Mahomes, so we'll put him in the store. There's Stidham. I think he'll play this year. If Cam is no good game or two, maybe three tops, they put him in. Hey, here we go. Justin Herbert, first rookie. Rookie elitist. So SGCs doesn't even have a queue for their orders. They're just picking people at random will. I know somebody that is on day 67, and I know people before him that had small orders. They weren't bulk and got theirs. Or basically, his got logged in before all theirs. There we go. Julio, JJ Watt. So I'm pretty much done with SGC with the orders I got in until they could fix themselves. Plus, their new freaking what they call temporary fix is just ridiculous. Can I get a Burrows or a Tua, please? The last pack mojo, maybe. Big Ben playing this year for Pittsburgh. I don't know how if he'll last, but Zeke, Elite Company, DeAndre Smith, Nick Chubb, Gurley, and Terrell Davis. That's kind of different. Mr. Jared Goff and Hunter Renfro. So he really didn't hit any of the big rookie cards, amazingly. Like, probably about a top couple in there. Not too bad. I mean, of a product, I like it. So we got Turn of the Century, LaVisca Chenault Jr. out of 149 auto. Cam Akers, Pen Pals. Heard the name before, I just can't picture him. Isaac Bruce, jersey card. Mahomey, Mayfield out of 49. Juju, Elite. Full Throttle, Beckham out of 349. Barkley, Elite Deck. Van Jefferson, rookie out of 399. Gandy Golden, rookie out of 799. Murray, Renfro out of 99. Dobbins, rookie. Hertz, rookie out of 799. Ingram out of 399. Jalen Rager, rookie on deck. Derrick Henry, Elite Deck. Metabuki, rookie out of 399. Bryant, rookie out of 799. Baker, basic. And just some stuff I'll probably throw on and get graded here eventually. Herbert, rookie elitist. Tom Brady, first Bucks card. That Lamar just looks cool. And that Brady spellbound. Yeah, but the sad thing is, with them, no Magnus, is that they're not doing anything at all. SGC about anything. They're giving out generic answers. You can't reach anybody by phone. PSA has done really a lot to change it after they had their little 2 week shutdown. And by them making a separate section for the value quarterly value specials, it takes a big chunk off into a new realm. And they've hired more graders. They hired a bunch of temps. They had a letter come out about how they're now going to do how they're going to scan the packages in to get them in the system quicker. They got some new machine thing. It'll probably take about a month to get up onto it. So that part there will speed up. And, they hired all these temps basically to start logging stuff in computers and shipping. And, I mean, at least there's some kind of footprint being sold there or showed there. The rest, yeah, SGC is just it's a crapshoot. They don't care. And the thing is, I don't mind submitting something, but when you charge me the money up front, that's where I had my issue at. I mean, just imagine if you're the guy who sent 100 cards in on a 20 day, and we'll just say that's $1,000 that's been wrapped up since somewhere beginning of May, middle of May. But yeah, then you start seeing people who say, "Oh yeah, my stuff was logged in end of May," getting their stuff back with like 20 cards. I think that there is going to be their downfall because you just took in all these people's money, haven't given them nothing. Like back in PSA, they didn't charge you until your grades are posted. Um, I am just not happy with SGC at all. I think they need to have a good sit down and get some real leadership in there and learn from the PSA, really. Heck, I even think Beckett should learn from PSA. Beckett hasn't done nothing. Beckett raised prices on everything. Um, it's just been really, really bad. I mean, PSA did raise the prices on bulk orders, but all their other stuff stayed the same. Uh, just some of the letters I've seen from these companies come out explaining what they're doing didn't make any sense to me, to be honest, except for PSA's. PSA is at least giving a letter out to all the collector club people every 2 weeks. Um, and there's like, you get the initial paragraph, thank you for your support, da 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 da, and it dies right there, and it goes into what they're doing when it changes. Some of these other letters that I've read have just been all about the company. It's not about the people stuff until the very end, and then they'll jump right back into, well, we're going to price out this stuff more. I mean, SGC a 5-day for $100? They must be kidding. That's insane. Your SGC, you're the third company now. With was it CGS? CGS? I think it's CGS coming out. They're the ones who do comics and coins. They started now with Pokemon and Magic the Gathering cards. I really think they're going to come into a hard number three. They're going to take out SGC as the number three. Just because they have a good footprint already, they've stolen graders from Beckett, from my understanding. So I saw an article about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and it stated, I didn't think it was true. I started looking it up in Dallas, Texas, where Beckett's at. The amount that they pay their graders is ridiculously low for average. Real low. It was like $15 an hour starting off. So the person handling your cards is getting paid $15 an hour. That there just really amazed me. I mean, I can see if it was like $15 an hour and you're like in the middle of Wyoming or something, but cost of living in Dallas is a lot more than $15 an hour. That's probably like minimum wage where I'm at now. Something comparable to. I found PSAs, and theirs was strikingly a lot higher starting off, and it showed where they got bonuses and all this other stuff, which made a lot of sense onto it. But now I can see why Beckett's not holding on to their graders. People are going there to get some experience, then move out. Yes, that's it. CGC. Yeah, CGC. That's it. CGC is starting to do cards. They're only doing the non-sport like Pokemon, Magic the Gathering stuff right now. They said probably be in the near future, a couple months, that they'll start in the baseball cards. I'm not a fan of their label. I'm going to say that, but they have a good reputation already with comic books, and those things there are very hard to grade compared to one card. So I think they'll do well. You have to buy a membership in order to submit through them, which I have no issue doing. It was cheap memberships that are on there. But I looked into it. But like I said, I doubt that I would probably be sending anything else to SGC this year. And some of the emails that people have forwarded me in the last month, heck, some people screenshotted some to me. I was like, wow. I mean, I sent one email and I got this generic response back by two different people. And when it's word for word the same exact thing, you know they're just cutting and pasting. I mean, for PSA, I got their finance department phone number, direct number to it. I can talk to my reps directly, even when they're working at home. In no way am I just trying to be a PSA snob. I used to be higher on Beckett for probably about 2 years now, to be honest. But with Beckett's turnaround time being poor, the amount they're charging now, I mean, unless you quad 9.5 or high or True Gem Plus or BGS Tenet, it's really hard to see value. At least with a PSA 9, you're getting more value than a BGS 9. And I'm just thinking that overall, I might have to stick more PSA now. That everybody had their perks at one time. And I mean, my idea was that if the card was valued under $1,000 graded, I'd use PSA. If it was just something cheap, like I just wanted to get back quickly, I'd just SGC it instead of doing a long bulk order. Now, bulk order would depend on the product, like Prism, Optic, Bowman. I would wait it out. But other stuff like Score or some Tops cards, stuff like that, I would probably just send off to SGC to have them slabbed. Beckett was going to be my $1,000 and over cards, and now I'm just to the point where I'm like, wow. And I know guys who have been submitting to PSA 10 and 20-day orders. They get them in the system a little bit quicker, and they're to the T on the days, which I'm really impressed about. Beckett's 10 days or 30 to 45 days now. So, I mean, I've held off on a lot of stuff I have here for Beckett. And I think I'm just going to probably pony up and pay PSA, the $50, or I'm just hoping it doesn't go over the limits. I kind of know they just raised some of the categories, but I think what I'll do is if I know the card at a 9 is going to grade over 1,000 or sell over 1,000, I'll just send it at the $50 level. And if it grades over, I'll pay the upcharge at whatever it comes out to, 225 or whatever. But yeah, a lot of stuff with the companies anymore. I mean, then I look at like just the actual companies producing the cards. We'll take Leaf out of the picture, and you look at the two big ones, Panini and Tops. I got Tops really only has baseball, but their products have always arrived on time at all the distributor warehouses. Panini, not so much. You're lucky if it does or doesn't. And the sad part is with the warehouses, they don't guarantee no more same day shipping. And I kind of got it. I mean, they lose people, from their departments and stuff like that. There's certain regulations. A couple warehouses, I think, well, I know one had to shut down. And then you got to figure all that inventory to get moved to other warehouses. So it's painful. Really painful for some people out there. I mean, I know guys who had to wait a week just to get certain products, almost 2 weeks. I mean, I'll go on a week for racing, but really crazy. Oh, I know I was going to show you guys. Somebody asked me about scratches. You guys remember this thing that came in? So I got out almost all the scratches, as you can see. It's pretty bad before on the case. So what I did, this was only on the case. This was not on the card. And I'm repeating that. Because I don't want anybody saying, oh, he's using product on his cards before he submits. That's a negative. I used it on the PSA slab. So this stuff here is Scratch 2.0 Megars, whatever it is. So I did about 3 or 4 coats onto it and it pulled it all out. Now, if there's a heavy scratch, because I was playing around with something else, I had an old GMA slab, so I scratched a little bit deeper. It kind of blends it in, but you're not going to get it out completely. So 10 card order at economy level valued under $4.99 is $20 a card, so 200. If you had shipping there and back, probably about 250. What I've been doing though is they have their quarterly specials. So I've been trying to submit more of my quarterly specials. Like they had an 80s one where you just submit 80s cards. So I submitted a whole bunch of probably about like 25 80s cards that I thought would do well. And I think they had those there could go up to like $100 value. If they go over, you got to pay the $20 card thing, which I have no issue doing on a Griffey. Um, they have one now. It's like Jordan and Trout this quarter. And they're I think they're I can't remember if they're from certain years or whatever, but those are like $10 a card, and they are allowed up to I think $4.99 in value. So it really varies a lot with the quarterly specials when they come out. So I've been trying to stack stuff by, I guess you could say, decades and by sport. So when it does come that time frame, I can send them out. And those there will take about, she said 4 to 6 weeks. The email said 4 to 7 by Mr. Sloan that runs PSA. Once those get logged in, I was told it's about 45 business days to complete. I'm about day 20 to 25 on mine. So we'll see how close they are onto the quarterlies. Plus, I know they're moving into that new quarterly room for them all too. So it might be a little bit longer delay, maybe a week or two, but perfectly fine with it. Yeah, they had a couple times where they did some vintage specials. I think they always have a vintage special every quarter. Yeah, the price is not real bad. I would say with PSA, I try to do about 20 to 30 cards every month, and I mean, if I do 30 at 600 in grading, probably about 50 shipping there and back because I insure it. About 25 each way. No, I overheard about that. And the funny thing is, and I just heard a couple people talk about this. 86, 87 was the first year of Fleer basketball. They basically took over, the whole realm. Blah, 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 blah. So, that year there, they produced more Fleer cards than they did the next 2 years after. Not too many people realize that. So, that 86, 87 Fleer, they produced a lot of it. A lot of people back then didn't really like basketball and build sets because it was like 120 to 150 cards in a set. They were easy to make. So a lot of that stuff never sold. People would build their set or two and they'd be done. When you start looking at like tops having like 600, 700 cards in a set, you usually had to, buy more than a box of cards to get your set. So we were talking about that, but not so many people know that 86, 87 Fleer is actually, they produced more of those cards than they did 87, 88, or 88, 89 Fleer basketball. But I can only imagine what that thing sold for. There's not too many known full cases sealed of that basketball. And what the heck? One box is what about? Well, it used to be around 70, 80,000 a box. I'm guessing now it's way more. And I'm sure having a full case sealed adds some extra value to it. Man, if I can go back time, I was going to say about 1.5 to 2. So yeah, I was going to be in the ballpark of it. But back when when I was a kid, man, I remember seeing basketball and it would sit on shelves, and I still remember it even in the '90s. You would be able to walk in and get Jordan first, second, third year packs. I want to say the most I seen a Jordan pack for even into 1990 might have been like $30 a pack, which is a lot of money back then, granted. But I still remember those. And I remember whenever they really changed the game with Upper Deck, then they moved into like Fleer had Flair, and the packs were like $7 or $8 a pack. You're like, oh my gosh, this is expensive. Then SPX came out. I think that people had anywhere from $13 to $15 a pack. And I still remember a lot of them. But if I could turn back time, the things I would save until the present day, Magnus, I'd probably be way, way more than a few multi-million-dollar Arab right now. Uh. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm thankful for what I have upstairs and my safety deposit box, but there was a lot of things I would never have guessed. Like, look at this year's Prism basketball. I mean, graded PSA 10s of rookies are, average, and even the low end dudes like $100. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I started in 85. No, 84, because that was Mattingly's rookie year. And then 85 came around, and I remember nobody wanted to buy Donruss. Fleer was like the most expensive between the three. So my parents always grabbed me a couple packs of tops, when we go grocery shopping. What's up, Cardinals? Cardinals and Royals fan now. Aha, a double fan. But I was sitting there and I was just like, man, I still have garbage pile kids from first, second, third series. One day I really need to go through those because my mom would buy me a box to open, and a box I opened and I had to put them in old binders, with the 9 per sleeve per page. And she made me build sets out of them. I need to really look to see what those things are worth one day. I'm sure they're not super high for anything onto it, but okay, sounds good, man. Just let me know. I got you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And good luck with the boxes making up your what do you call them, Magnus boxes? I think now or something. Good luck on those. I know that's a good thing you're doing out there, pushing those out to people. Really good thing. Oh, well, I'm probably gonna get going too. Do appreciate everybody stopping by, look at some elite football. Sorry, there's no real bangers into it at all. I'll get this stuff put in the store probably this evening. So if anybody wants any of it, minus the 4 cards I put in these for grading one day, and we'll probably look at. I gotta see if the dude still wants the Luminaries baseball box, and probably maybe tomorrow start looking at Topps Chrome a little bit, see what's been going on. Yeah, kidding. I seen the one video already, Jedi Styles. Man, he did well and was like shocked and happy at the same time. Take care. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, we'll take a look at Top Sky. I want to watch some break state and see how well these cases are doing on everything. That's really going to be the big ups and downs. Other than that, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good weekend. Don't forget to give away videos up as well too. See y'all.